Hello everybody, what's up? It's Sam. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm ready to do a project. Yay! We are going to make candle holders. And these are from Craspire, these molds are. And we are going to make shell candle holders with them. They'll be beautiful, fabulous. I actually thought I was going to do the other ones. Let me grab those. I think I grabbed the wrong ones. Because I have the 2 dudes and I have the 3 dudes. So, and I think I have enough resin to do the 3 dudes. Because I'm just going to do the first initial layer on the bottom with the shells. So yeah, I think I have enough to do them. Watch me not have enough to do the 3. You know what? I know I have enough to at least put on the bottom. If I have to do another row of shells, I will. Let's go big or go home. The reason I say that, because these are going to match. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm doing them at the same time. And I'll make pictures of them at the same time. But I'm making a 3-tier cake stand with these colors and the shells. So I thought it'd be nice when you have that on the table, you'd have the candle holders beside them. So when I put the shells in first, I'm going to do the shells and the glitter first, and then the colors will be on the bottom. I have 3 different shells. These little teeny beauties. Then the little classic clam. And these little twirly curly, I'm not quite sure, hermit crab, snail, something lived in there. Conch. They're really pretty. So 3 different white shells. This is all very neutral colors, very sweet, simple. This is crystal pearl. That's the color. This is cafe latte. And these are from Just For You Online UK. That's what we're going to do in the second layer. First layer is going to be all the shells, and I'm going to add some of Let's Resin's mixology glitters. This is magic opal, and this is champagne gold. I also used everything that you see. I used on the 3-tier cake stand, cookie stand, whatever you want to call it. The 3-tier stand, that's what we're going to call it. The only thing different is I used a netting, and there's nowhere to do a netting with this. I thought about it, and if I'd have had more left, I might have found a way to do it, but I didn't. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and start with adding some glitter to the resin. And that's the magic opal. And this is the champagne gold. A little bit of both. I really like these glitters. I really do. Oh, I have to show you guys. Look what I got. I got these the other day from the Dollar Tree. Look at how much they look like the mixology. Hold on. Look at this. And this is the gold one. This is the champagne one. But look at how similar they look. I was excited. $3 because this was the Dollar Tree and more. And I don't know that all Dollar Trees have it, and I don't know that all areas do, but we have one in our area that does. That's a plus. And they got some nice stuff in there. I mean, just amazing. Amazing. You can get it from the Dollar Tree. I love that store. How can you not? I mean, unless you're a rich, fancy, schmancy person that doesn't believe in deals, because you don't have to. Okay, so let's add some of these. There I go with the okay again. I'm going to try and remember not to say okay as much. Alright. I want them to all be one layer. The same thing. I'm going to mix them up. Probably should have mixed them up before I put them in. Mix them up, mix them up. Oh, I don't want that one in there. I love seashells. Sam sold seashells by the seashore. looks pretty good. It's got stuff stuck on it. Looks like it was in a previous project. It's got some hot glue on it. Dry hot glue. Alright, what y'all think? How about I just put just a few more of these so it doesn't look like they're all on the bottom. That looks good, don't it? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. This one looks a little, this one looks a little fuller. Make sure I get, oh, there's a dust bunny. You better get out of there. The heck did you get in there? Probably in the seashells. And the big box of seashells that are sitting around. So we make sure that I have some in front around the candle spot part. This part. Make sure there's enough around it. I see these. There. Oops. Oh, I forgot. I want to put some of the gems in there too. Oh, shucks. I'm not going to get that down there. You know what I'm going to do? Y'all saw me do all this. I think what I'm going to do, and I'll do it and I'll come back to you. Well, let's see. I was thinking I would just dump them all in something and then go back and do this. I really don't want to do that. We have these little bad boys to put in there. Yeah, let me put this in something. I'll be right back because this is all going to be right here on top and you're not going to be able to see any on the bottom. I mean, they're all on the bottom. You won't see any on top. So let me put these in something to mix it all together and do this again. Hang tight. Okay. Oh, I gotta swipe that away. I forgot. I had these little snail shells too. See that sparkly pearlescent look? They just went in there perfectly. So I have filled them up. I think I filled them a little more than I wanted to, but they just look so great. And that's okay if we don't get any of the color in here that we have on the Dumaflachi, the cake tray holder, or 3-tier stand. Yeah, because these are going to match. Here I go with the resin. I really need to put it in a cup. I have it in the measuring cup, but I need to put it in a cup so I can squeeze it, and it's hot. I need to get moving. And made sure all these are below the line, or, you know, the mold. You don't want it to be higher than the mold. And this might not fill it up because I was planning on putting the color underneath, which I probably still will have room for some color. Well, I know I will, actually. And I guess I will do probably the cafe latte to give that color that we have in the 3-tier stand. And I'll have pictures of that in case you haven't seen that video or that project. So you'll see it at the end of this. You'll see them together. And they're beautiful. Well, I'm hoping. I haven't got that one out of the tray yet, so I'm hoping it's going to be beautiful. That's the game plan anyway. The object of the game. Alright, I need to pour some more in here. Yeah, I might not need it because I need to go ahead and use all of this. you know? Bear with me one second, y'all. I'm out of frame. Putting this in the cup over here in the messy land. So today is Easter Monday. I'm not quite sure which religion that's for. I don't know if that's Catholic or if it's, I don't know. No idea. All right, we got all that out of the measuring cup. Man, these look good. And I have, you know, obviously you probably know this, but I'll mention it. You can't use fire candles in these. You have to use the LED, which I've purchased some of those off of Amazon. So I have some of those. I guess I was so off because the seashells took up more space than I anticipated. Like I said, I plan on putting some color in this. But we don't need it. We have filled this bad boy up. I mean, I don't think I could have asked for better measurements. What do y'all think? There you go, girl. There you go, girl. Somehow a dog ended up in here. One of my dogs, that is, not this strange dog. Out here in my art room while I'm doing something. So, y'all let me go let her in the house. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. She's getting ready to start barking. That will plug my... Oh, I just spilled everything. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Back. Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. I don't know the rest of the song. Okay, I just had to wipe this up. I spilled the rest of my cup with the stick. Throw that away. Alright, so we have put everything in here. I just want to get down and make sure everything is below the top of the mold, so nothing's sticking out. You don't want your candles rocking. Everything looks nice. That looks good. Leave that one down in there. Wow, I think they look great. What do y'all think? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's put a little fat in the hole. And you gotta remember that little piece to the candle is right there. So, right there. Quickly and efficiently. Alright, guys. I think that's it for now. I'm going to throw them on the resin curing plate. See that I have to be careful because you know with seashells, the holes is just going to keep letting air out. So that's another thing I got to be concerned about, putting them on the resin curing plate, because that cures them really quick. I mean, the bubbles will be on the bottom. That is a plus. But you know how it is. It's just knowing that they're there. Okay, I'll continue doing this without you. I shall return. Hold on. Okie doke. I'm back, but I'm not back with the candle holders. I'm back with 2 trays and a napkin holder. Yep, I had enough resin left over to at least put an initial coat on this. So that's what I'm going to do. It'll go with the candle holders as well as with the 3-tier stand. So, here we go. Yeah, I better fill this one up. Well, I don't have to go all the way to the bottom, because then I could come in with one of the colors that I'm using in the trays. I mean on the cake stand, whatever you want to call it. Cupcakes, cake, cookies, whatever you want to put on there. I don't know, I have quite a bit of resin. I had no idea I had this much resin. It did not look like that much because I had like 5 pieces of bottles and I had them all upside down. So when I'm waiting for my resin to arrive today, it's supposed to be here Saturday. So I went through and I got all my little pieces and got them measured into one measuring cup. I guess I'm going to go all the way. I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way. Looking good. I think this set's going to be gorgeous. Love seashells anyway. Normally it's always blue though, you know, because the ocean. And this is just simple, sweet, classy. Huh. Little class in there. Alright, filled that up. Look at how much I got left. Maybe this is going to bubble down. See all those bubbles coming out of the shells? I can put this in the rest of my snail. Unless it needs to go in here. It might need to go in here. It's just a bubble and looks like it's a boiling pot of water. And make sure everything's flat. Don't forget, you don't want to have bumpy napkin holders sitting down and be wobbling. I'm going to put a matchbook stick underneath it. I mean, I don't think I could have asked for better to fill this up. I mean, it is perfect, guys. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. It just makes me so happy, 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 happy. How about you? Are you happy, happy, happy with Sam I Am? Sure you are. Because my success is your success, right? We're all winners here. I mean, that's just perfect. I emptied up 5 containers that I had a piece of resin in. Part A. I don't understand. I measure my stuff perfectly. My resin never messes up, so obviously I've got the right A to B, part to B. But I end up with, look, I have 0 part A left, but I have this whole thing of part B and part of this part of part B. Tell me, how does that work? I always put in part B first, then I go with part A. And like I said, it always measures perfectly. And I do it by volume. So I'm not quite sure how that happens. Does anybody else have that same problem? What do you do? Why? Why is it like that? Oh, that was poking out because that seashell I pushed down in there. Let's see what we got. That one is poking up. It's got to go. No pokey pokey. Let's see if I can get him to lay down. He's a fat one. There we go. Everybody is below the surface. Yep. Everything else is bubbles. Alright, my friends, the resin or the candle holders are on the resin curing plate now. They'll probably be done in no time. So I'll put these on next. Then hopefully the cake stand will be ready. Because I have that in a separate video going, but I'll put them up back to back. And I'll have pictures of them all together so you can see the whole set. Isn't it fabulous? I know it is. I'm so excited about it. I'm glad you are too. Okay, that's it. I'll be back. Alright, I'm ready to get these out of the molds. The other one, the 3-tier cake or cookie or just a 3-tier tray stand. It's cured, but not enough for me to attach the mechanisms to it. So I'm gonna leave that for the night and do it tomorrow. So I figured now I would finish with this part of our set. So I'm starting with the candle holder. Pop these out. Come out pretty easily. All right, that's one. I think they're very cool. The candle holder, again, these came from Craspire. I have a link and a coupon code down in the description for them. Go get your own. Don't be jealous, don't be envious, go get your own. Yep, make any kind of candle you want. And then you can get the LED candles right off at Amazon. And it will look beautiful. Yeah. All right. Should we look at them all at one time? I guess so. We'll do that. And I got some bumps from, or bubbles, I should say. I tried to keep checking on it, but those, with all those shells, they just were steadily popping up. Looked like it was a boiling pot of water. Just couldn't get them all. Thank gosh it's the bottom. I was rolling. This one's gonna hold me up, y'all. This one's gonna need some bosom power. So, and then some alcohol power. Isopropyl alcohol, let me be specific. I'm not drinking any whiskey or what else, vodka or rum or anything like that, no beer. It's isopropyl craft alcohol. And the power of the bosom. I gotta hold it back here, y'all, so I can roll it off. On the train. It's rolling. It's rolling. Yay! How pretty is that? I like it. I have the round one, and I've made several of the round ones, and I just got this one a couple weeks ago. And I was like, man, I want to make that one. Because since I made the 3-tier tray, it's in square, so I just thought this one was more appropriate than the round, but then I ended up making round trays because I had so much resin. So it really didn't matter. I just used my new mold. Moral of the story, does it really matter? I just made the daggone thing to go with the rest of the stuff. Okay, I showed you this. Fabulous, darling. You see the little diamond cuts in it? Isn't that pretty? I mean, yeah, it's simple, just simple and elegant with the white shells and the barely glitter there. And I didn't even put the color that I have in the other, the cake stand. I'm gonna keep calling it a cake stand, y'all know what I mean. Okay, this is the second tray, or the first tray. Beautiful. Look at that glitter in there. That's the Let's Resin Mixology, baby. And I tell you that out of the goodness of my heart. I don't owe them, they don't owe me. All right, and here we go. Here's the second one. Same as the first one. And we got twins. It's a boy and a girl. Or girl and boy. 2 boys, 2 girls. My vote, 2 boys. They look nice. Maybe those should be the girls and these should be the boys. Oh, I kick myself sometimes. All right, so these turned out really good too. They're very pretty. I like them. Yeah. And there's the back. Again, we got bubbles. But that's okay. The top is smooth as a baby's bottom. Look at that, honey. Yep. Just perfect. No bubbles here. Looks great. I like them. Now, I have the candles to put in these. Oh, you know what, y'all? I got the candles. I just never put the batteries in it because I need to order more batteries. Remember I told y'all about all the batteries I ordered and I got them from Amazon and they were generic? Well, I've been through them all. So, you'll have to use your imagination. I have the candles. They're just not going to be lit. But hey, you have a good imagination, don't you? I do. Yeah. And this is really the main part that's hard to imagine. At least you get the sense of the size. And I'm sure there's taller ones than these. Just don't use real ones because you will melt your candle holder. And probably cause a fire and ruin a bunch of stuff. Just LED, battery operated. I mean, it doesn't have to be LED, just as long as it's battery operated. No FIGO. Only one time in the game with resin that you apply fire. And it's long past this time. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there it is. Right? Yes. I thought I was missing one of these gizmos. And then you need that gizmo, so it'll go in that Temu. Yes, with this and that stand and these trays and these candle holders with these candles lit and your fancy schmancy napkins. Isn't that a beautiful table set for a fine evening with friends and family? I can visualize it because I have a pretty good imagination. Do you? Can you see it? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I really wish I had the candles. And I'm not going to put this video out until I finish the other one so I can take pictures with it all together. I think that that's important since I have talked about it, boasted about it, and everything. I did need to put you on pause for one moment before I close out for this video. I have a couple things I need to get. Okay? Hold tight.